Well, folks, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the Hoppin' French Quarter at the Caesars Superdome. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from the Superdome. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Irving. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the 40-yard line.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Mayfield to throw it. And it's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Saints' 40-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field. Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Mayfield off the play fake. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Saints nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's got some space here. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Open man, it's Palmer. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 10 yards, good for the Saints, first down. The Saints had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like...
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take over here up near the 40. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That's caught. Emeka Egbuka. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Complete to Emeka Egbuka. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Mayfield on play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
And a first down. A gain of 12. First down.
Godwin, the motion man. Working out of the gun. Mayfield. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
To throw, Mayfield. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's second and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Shuck. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Shuck now to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards.
43 yards. That's good for a first down.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He completes it to Evans. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Emeka Ibuka, 27 yards. And the Buccaneers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
21. Saints nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Slant pass complete to Olave. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Now a second and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is Shuck. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
That's complete to Palmer. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 38-yard line.
16 yards. That's good for a Saints. First down. First and 10.
Throwing, Shuck. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down the 47-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Following the interception, Mayfield. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0 Charles.
And this defense, they just look completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them. So I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 40 yards.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
25-yard line.
Second and 10. Now Shuck. That's taken in by Palmer. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
That's good for a Saints.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Accelerating, and off he goes. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return.
Saints 6.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12. First down, Tampa Bay.
Here's Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 53 yards. And the Bucs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. To throw now, Shuck. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. From the gun, Shuck. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. He's got room past the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on third and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. They'll throw now on the final play. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And this is caught. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for